Hi guys, it's Jimmy here. Um, I got an email request, and there's some of my fans actually wrote me an email, and then they asked me, right. So I did this kind of version of the topic I'm going to talk about today. I've done it in different version with different language, and then there's some people they told me actually to do it over, all right, in English. So this topic is actually is about the difference between prostitute and gold diggers. He said, okay, Jimmy, tell us exactly so what you mean about prostitute versus gold diggers. Prostitute versus gold diggers. So which one will you choose? Okay? Right. I said, okay, right. I personally, I would choose a prostitute over gold digger. And then I'll explain you why. Okay, this is the answer to you guys who actually asked me, to elaborate more. You saw the title, but you want me to elaborate in an English so to know exactly what's the context. So what am I talking about? Prostitute, or you saw prostitute. Okay, prostitute and gold diggers. Who did you choose? I choose a prostitute over gold diggers. Then I explain you why. You see, prostitute, this is their job. What they do, you go, you pay them money, okay, you give them money, and then they give you the product. So what you pay for, okay, they give you the cookie, right? So it's about give and take. You give your money, they're available, then they give it to you. No heartache, no strings attached, no one hurting no one, all right? But now, when it comes to gold diggers, I'll tell you gold diggers are evil. I tell you, gold diggers, they have no conscience. They have no conscience at all. Because gold diggers, what they do, well, gold diggers, they are wasting all the demonic spirits on the spiritual realm, and then I even call them the mothers of Satan. Now, I'll tell you more about gold diggers. You know what gold diggers do? They eat your money, and they don't give you what actually you want. They don't give you actually what you hopefully want. They don't give you, well, let's just go straight to the point. They don't give you a cookie. Because a man needs a cookie, and then again needs a boner, right? Now you meet a girl, for example, you meet a girl. Okay, these are the kind of the gold diggers I'm going to be talking about now. Suppose you meet a girl, and then you ask her out, right? Because in our tradition, if a woman just like accepts you straight, at the first encounter, and then she will, she will think like she's cheap, she want to play like hard to get, right? And then some guys as well, if a woman just like accept them straight away in the first proposal, they think, okay, they are easy. No, they're not easy. It's just like it's about like the connection. You might meet someone the first time, then you like the person. Got nothing to do. It's got nothing to do with she's easy, But that's not the case, right? So these gold diggers, what they do? Okay, now they're trying to play, okay, like they are, okay, they're good, they're decent. They say, you know what, this is the first time, and then we need to get to know each other a little more better, right? Okay, because a woman comes that way, she's telling you that, you guys need to get each other better. And then you think, oh, maybe this is a good girl, okay, I'm going to give her a time, okay, I'm going to be a little patient. Some of them even come, okay, right, and then I have to get to know you better before even we get, deeper in our relationship. I say, fair enough. But then we be on the phone, you be calling her from now and then. They say, how you doing, baby? And then every time you call her, you see, these gold diggers, what they do, they don't want to come to your house, okay? But they are very quick, asking money, demand. Okay, of course, a guy, who cares for the woman? We meet a woman's demand, okay? You need your woman to look good. You need a woman to have a nice nails, nice hairdo, to look beautiful. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like a woman, you love a woman, you do anything that your woman wants. That's natural. That's what we do, right? Now, You see this girl, this gold digger, she call you, or maybe you call her, or either way, you call her or she calls you, and then she be say, okay, baby, do my hair, I don't really want to go out today because my hair is messy and I don't even have money, they haven't paid me, or whatever the reason she might give you. And then because you care for her, right, you give her money to do her hair. You give her money to do nails. She come and tell you, I want to go to this party, but I don't have any outfit to wear on the party because all the outfit, and then I don't have nothing at all. In a sense. So I wonder if you can help me out. Okay, fair enough. How much is the dress? Oh, the dress maybe $150 or £150. So okay, all right, don't worry, baby. I get you the money for the dress. So you can, you'll be happy and you meet your friends because you don't want to leave your friend hanging, right? Okay. You give her the money. And then she knows that, she ain't going to give you what you want. Okay? She start playing you. Eating your money. The coming time, you call the girl, and then she sounds distressed over the phone. They say, baby, what's wrong? They say, no, I'm pissed. I'm not well. Because my uncle back home, my uncle this, my mom this. You see, I don't even have money. And then they say, okay, don't worry. And then how much is it? And then you give him the figure. She gives you the figure, right? You say, okay, don't worry, I'll transfer money over your account. Bang. There you go, you transfer money. Right? And then, because you're so hopeful, and then you know that, all right, so I just want to take my time, this is a good girl, she looks decent, she's not like one of all this ratchet, you understand, she really looks decent, all right, and I'm going to take my time. Okay, they come in time. Now, you are sowing, knowing that you're going to reap. But then she don't give you a month, maybe even in 2 months. And then during this time, okay, because she don't want to come at your house because she needs to get to know you better, you go to the restaurant. She'll take you to a fancy, posh restaurant. Something a restaurant she was dreaming about all along, all her life, because she don't even has the money. She don't even have the money to go pay the restaurant. Imagine you go to the restaurant, and then in the restaurant you pay about like dinner or whatever, or lunch for the meal, and then you pay about $70 or £70 or even $100. But then she herself never spent that kind of much money. $100, £150. She never actually spent that kind of money herself to go in a restaurant. Okay, but now she's taking you for the ride, and then she wants you to pay for that kind of meal. And then maybe in a lifetime, she will never ever spend that kind of money to go out and buy some meal. All right? Okay, fair enough. First meeting or first outing, and then you go there, you spend about 100 and 150 pounds for the meal in a very good restaurant. Okay. And then a couple of weeks or so, days or later, and then she called you again, or you call her, or I say, okay, baby, I'm hungry, and then I was wondering if we can go back to the place because the food is so nice, and I like the food that they cook, those people are so amazing, so I love it. I say, okay, no, baby, I'll come and pick you up. And then you pick her up, then you go there for the second time. You spend about $150 again, £150. Let's talk about pound now. This is the second time. £150 for the second time. Something that she will never, ever pay herself. Spend that kind of money. You see, the third time again, the same thing happens. But now when you become more demanding, okay, baby, we've known each other for quite some time. It's about time you come and see my house where I live or whatever. Okay, she tell you, okay, don't worry. And then you set a date so that she can come and visit you, or you go pick her up and then to come into your house, right? Now come that day, you ring your phone, she will never answer your phone. And then the more you keep ringing, the more you keep going through voicemail. Or sometimes you ring, it goes straight to voicemail. Bang. The next day, you ring her, she might pick up your call or she might not. If she knows that she wants your money, she'll still pick your phone. But if she doesn't want your money, that's it. That's the end of it. Because she runs out of any excuses. But if she has excuses, she'll tell you, all right, baby, sorry, I left my phone, I forgot, I'm sorry about it. And with very nice, angelic voice, you understand, to soothe your mind, your heart. And then you say, okay, all right, I'm going to give her a chance. Okay? Yet, she comes more if you demand, buying her some kind of like Brazilian hair, the hair that costs about £200, £300 or something like that. She never actually spent that kind of money herself to buy the kind of hair. All right? So, and then when she really runs out of excuses to give you, and then she will block you. She will divert your number, or she will probably change your number, a phone number. Those are what gold diggers do. And then let me tell your women out there listening to me. How do you feel? You've been working, you work your ass out, all the day you've been working hard. Okay? Now you come home, you're so hungry. And then you can't wait to get home and then to get you some meal. Okay, but you don't have anything at home, right? So you go in the corner shop, okay, to buy some meal, to get you some meal so that when you get home, then you can eat. Okay, now the corner shop closes about 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. And you get there right 3 or 5 minutes before they close the shop. Then you buy whatever you need to buy, either it's a fast food or something you're going to make it yourself. Okay, now you get home, probably, but then by the time you get home, the shop is closed. And you tell yourself, okay, right, let me just rest a little bit and then freshen up. Then I can have a meal, go before I go to bed. Right. It takes about half an hour. And then you go, you check the package or they check the content, the food, and then it's expired. It's off. It's not good. Now you're hungry. Imagine that. You're hungry. And then the food that you bought is not good. It's not, you can't eat it. Now, you know what your first reaction? You go to the shop to go and change it because you're hungry. But you cannot go and change it because the time the shop is closed. Now, tell me, how will you feel? Your heart will swell. You'll be so pissed. You wish that, and then you met the manager of the shop or whatever. That's your reaction. That's how you feel. So a man spends money on a woman that he likes or he probably loves. Because some men just fall in love with women on the first sight. Women do too. And then if you don't want a woman, you don't have no interest in a woman, why would you spend your money on that woman? Knowing she'll give you jack. No, men spend money on a woman. They want the woman to look good, right there. And then they're so naive sometimes, myself included. We spend money on women. But women, they take us for a ride. And they think they do things like that and they get scot-free. No. I tell you what. How do you know if a woman... So these are the tips I'm giving you guys. How do you know a woman wants you? There's so many small little things that you detect a woman is a gold digger and shit. Like I gave an example of like a man taking a woman 3 times in a restaurant. That's more than enough to figure it out. The woman is a thief. Is a demon. How can you make a man go in a restaurant and spend about £150 and then not once but 3 times? A good woman, but the first time seeing that you spend that kind of money, a woman that really wants you, it tell you, no, baby, why? You go there and spend that kind of money. This money is a lot. This money can get you enough grocery that can keep you up for a week or even 2 weeks. Sometimes even a month. Won't you give you that money? Or won't you go to the shop and I'll show you what to buy, and then I come home and then I make you some good meal. That's a good woman. A woman that cares for you. The woman that sees that has a future. You understand? That's a good woman. That's why you know the woman is good or not. So those are the things you need to watch out. When you start dating a woman, you take a woman for a date. And the other stuff is like a woman. You show interest to the woman. You do kind of like a number exchange. You take a number and then she gets yours. But she don't call you. You're the only one who calls. You call her for the first time. Yeah, she be more, political, maybe kind of polite, and then she talk to you nice, and then you can see that it's not really vibe. Or some of them, they can even smile with you, whatever. But then they never called you. And then you call them for the second time, a couple of days later. And now we talk. And after a week or two, and then she don't call you, you're the only one who's calling. So if you do more than 3 times, you are calling, and then she's not calling you, forget about that woman. She don't want you. A woman who wants you, a woman who shows interest in you, she will call you. She cannot go a week without calling you. There's no excuses. I don't have credit. If she has no credit, there are a lot of ways you can do things now. Nowadays, everybody got smartphones. We got Vibers, we got WhatsApp, and email. You name it. She has friends. She can use a friend's name. Number. Phone. Just to call you. You see, if a woman really wants you, she can even put some coins in the phone booth. I don't know if people should use the phone box nowadays. She will call you. And then if she goes a week or 2 without calling you, forget about that woman. She don't want you. And the other way of detecting if a woman doesn't want you is when you call a woman, you tell a woman, I miss you. And then she says, oh, bless ya. Forget about that woman. She don't want you. You call a woman, I miss you, baby. And you say, oh, that's nice. Forget about that woman. She don't want you. You call a woman, you say, I miss you, baby. And then she say, oh, that's so nice. That's kind. She don't want you. You call a woman, you say, I miss you, baby. And then she say, I miss you too. She don't mean it. Because you're the one who said it first. She don't mean it. You call her, you say, I miss you. And then she say, I miss you too. She don't mean it. Forget about that woman. A woman who wants you. A woman who has interest in you. When you call her, you say, I miss you, baby. She say, I miss you too, baby. I can't wait to see you. Then you know, okay, that one is mine. Definitely mine. You understand? So watch out. Phone calls. A woman don't call you. She don't want you. A woman who always can ask you things. We haven't even started dating properly. She already ask you money, whatever. She don't want you. She wants your money. Wise up. And then now, you see, those women, they think by doing so, by taking you for a ride, and then they win. You see, God said, in the Bible, it says that no man shall eat from his sweat. Money is hard to come by. If you don't want a woman, if you don't want a man, do not eat his money. Because there are consequences. That's what a lot of women out there, you don't realize. There are consequences. Because there are price that you're going to pay sooner or later. Because that man, he spent his money, and then on you, he didn't even touch your titties. He didn't even get close to your titties, not even to touch your lips, even a kiss. But you've been actually, taking advantage of him, taking him for the ride for over a month or 2 or 3 before actually you block his number. And then you might have spent over £1,000. Come on, woman. Do you have conscience? If you know that you knew you didn't want the money, you didn't want that man, so why would you eat his money? A decent woman will tell a man, sorry, I'm not interested. I don't know why you're doing this. You understand? But let me tell you straight. There ain't nothing you're gonna do. It's gonna make you want you. Understand? Because I'm not interested in the man, or I got my boyfriend. That's a decent woman. Okay, she don't want to give you all this a high hope, and then the expectation, all those stuff. So she don't. That's a decent woman, and have high regard, respect for those women. No all those gold diggers and shit. Now, listen now. What happens to those kind of women? You've been playing, man, taking their money, but then what goes around comes around. Understand? Now the time, okay, probably you fall in love with other guy, or maybe a guy, okay, that's the lucky guy who has you, who has your heart, whatever. You know what happens? Things you do to other guys, that same guy will do it to you. He will do it to you in different ways. And then because the penalty, okay, the consequences are harsher than what you did. That's the thing that you guys don't understand. You see, you have a boyfriend, you're crazy about that guy. The guy will take you, for a ride, will treat you like shit. The guy will actually bring other women, showing other women, okay? And they probably go out and pick up some disease and the HIV or whatever, and then they come and give it to you. Or sometimes you go even further, you get married. And then you think, oh, I'm married, I'm happily ever after. No, you're not happily ever after. You're doomed. Because when you're going to marry, the men will treat you like nobody's business. The men will treat you like shit. The men will give you one child, 2 children, and the third one, or sometimes even a fourth, and then he dumps you. Whatever, divorce. Now, can you imagine yourself, a woman, single mom, with your 4 kids, up and down yourself, raising those 4 kids. You know how hard it is. Be careful what you do to others. Someone else will do it to you. And then you see some women out there, and then because they took men for the ride, and then they all their children, the children are having a medical conditions, disabled or whatever. Those are consequences. Sometimes you see people are suffering their lives. You don't know what's happening. No, they're just paying prices for what they did. Be careful. And then you see other women out there, they're taking friends. I mean, I personally, I've been a victim of that. And then I had this girl that, I had interest, and then I loved the girl. As a matter of fact, I really loved the girl. And then it's a friend of hers who happens to be, my little sister or my cousin. She's telling that friend of hers, the person that I was actually falling in love with, what? It is money. You don't have to go out with that guy. Just play him. It is money. Can you imagine someone actually dearly, how you take that person to the restaurant, okay? Because I know she's a kind of family friend. How take it to the restaurant? I even go to the shop, okay? I say, no, get anything you want, okay? I give you like a blank, check, okay? Right there, you choose anything you want, and then I pay for it. And then she chose the most expensive coat, and that's pay my money on her. But she's telling the other woman, the other girl, okay, to eat my money. Can you imagine? That's women for you. You see, you will have children with a birth defect, disability, whatever. Those are consequences to what you did. Listen, whatever you do, we pay a price. There is no escaping. Nobody get scot-free. No escaping. You see a lot of all these God diggers and shit, and they're hiding behind Bibles in the churches. Jesus. Oh, I married Jesus, so Jesus is a whore. Right? Everyone is Jesus marries everyone. You see them there in churches. No matter, you can go to church, you can go pray, bawl all you can. Okay, speak in tongue, do fasting. God, yes, God will forgive all your sins, but the consequences will remain. You pay the price. You pay the price for everything we do. So be careful what you do to guys. Because you pay. There is no escaping. There is no excuse. No escaping. You see, so guys, you are warned. Times are hard. Money is hard to get by. You get a woman. make sure she delivers. Make sure she gives you what you want before you give. Because when she gives you, this life is about give and take. When she gives you, there is a guarantee that you're gonna give her. Okay, maybe you don't give her £100 or 1,000, at least it's $10 or £10 she have it. But when you give her, there is no guarantee whatsoever she's going to give it to you. Because if you're trying to force things, she say what? You are arresting her. She say what? You are violating her, or even rape. You can't even touch it. So the only way to preserve your money, you understand, you make sure that she gives you, and you give. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a mutual agreement, mutual arrangement. She gives you and you give. So keep your money in your pocket. Watch out for your money. There are sharks out there. Those women are good for nothing. They're up to no good. They're out there to eat your money. They have no conscience. Those are mothers of Satan, gold diggers. So this is not an opinion, but these are facts. All victims of gold diggers out there. You heard me. I know many of you out there, you might not agree. You agree, with what I'm saying, and then some of you all won't. Okay, this is the truth. It sets you free. Now, guys, you are free, liberated. Wake up, y'all. Oh, P.S. If you have any comment whatsoever, and then drop your comment in my inbox and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Wake up.